Deborah Santana had lived for 34 years in the shadow of her ex-husband, Carlos Santana, but she's always been a trailblazer for women. In her new book, Loving the Fire, Choosing Me, Finding Freedom, she shares about her new chapter in life, and she's joining us here today. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Well, we talked about the shadow, I just mentioned it, of Carlos Santana, but you have always been a woman of voice, a woman of strong power, we can say, and that's what this book is really giving you the chance to show that even more.
Yes, and I really show my family of origin, and that is the foundation for why I feel that I have the strength and the light that I have. And I really think that that is imperative to my growth and my courage.
Yeah, you mentioned about your family, especially your parents, because they're interracial, and it was at a time when that was not acceptable, and so that kind of like really shaped you on knowing what true love is when it comes to battling things.
Yes, my parents stood as such a unified force. My mother, English, Irish, Scottish, my dad, African American, in a time when they actually were not legally married in California. They had to go to Washington State because it was still illegal in 17 states.
Wow, amazing. This book, as it says, is you choosing to be you. Tell me a little about that.
I was always me, but I was really shy, and I was very happy to be in a service role. I loved supporting others, and I loved supporting Carlos's career and our family. But there was something clawing inside of me to be free, and I really wanted to write. I wrote my first memoir 20 years ago, Space Between the Stars, and that was sort of my coming out into the world and stop being behind the scenes. And I think from that, I just wanted to continue to live my own values.
Yeah, and as you started to learn more about learning your own values, you started to really use meditation. You started to really look at the family and start to use them, especially being a grandmother now and everything. How does that help you pretty much continue on your path?
Well, I've meditated every day since I was 21. So meditation is a huge part of my life. I started this morning. I start with gratitude, and I pray for my family, and then I really ask Spirit to guide me. And that has always been my solace, and also how I find my power is really through knowing what's authentic to me. I don't want to go on social media and see what other people think is going to work in life. I want to find it from inside.
Yeah, I find this book is very powerful for women to read because, you know, a lot of them do have husbands who are successful, maybe in the business world or even entertainment world, and they're kind of like shy behind the scenes. So for them to find themselves and come out, this is great for everybody, I think, even for the person they're supporting. Am I right?
Yes. Everybody has a different way of looking at life. That's the joy, and it's also sort of the trauma, because we don't want people to tell us how to live. We want to be able to set our own intentions and goals and be true to ourselves. So yes, that's my goal. If you feel like you're stuck or you're not living your authentic life, then I think that my story will really guide you to go forward.
I love it. Let's talk a little about your charity work, because that's something that is very important to you.
I have a nonprofit called Do a Little, based on Archbishop Desmond Tutu's quote, "Do your little bit of good wherever you are." It's those little bits put together that overwhelm our world. And I had the great pleasure of working with Artists for New South Africa, traveling to South Africa with Tutu and meeting Nelson Mandela as part of my work. But I also support girls in the areas of education, happiness, and art. So I'm like, what do I do? And so that's my goal, and I'm involved with so many wonderful things, including a place called the Courage Museum, which will open next spring in San Francisco.
I love this. This is so great to sit and talk to you, and I love that tonight people can actually meet you and talk with you. You're doing a special signing over at the Changing Hands bookstore in Tempe, starting at 7 to 8, and you're inviting people to come over and sit and talk to you and to pretty much have them find their fire in themselves.
Yes.
I love it. Deborah, thanks for coming in.
Thank you,
we
Brad.
appreciate it. Information's on the screen right there on how you can find the book, and also you can find more information about her being at the Changing Hands bookstore in Tempe. And you can find all that on the CW7AZ.com's website. So,
Thank you.